Hi Leo, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your monthly reading for January 2020. Happy New Year, guys, and thank you so much for your patience. I know this is a couple of days late. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and all your generous words and comments and emails that I've been receiving. I know that I was quiet this past month. Yes, I did make it from New Jersey to Michigan. I am now relocated into a new state, so I'm just still trying to get situated and into the swing of things again. But things will be more regularly, and postings will get back into the swing of things next week. So we are back in track, and I'm looking forward to how this channel is going to grow. All right, as with always, this is a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with every single soul out there. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize your own intuition, guys. If you want something more private or more personable, go in the description box below. All of my information is there. My doors are open again. And yes, I am taking bookings for private readings. We're going to start off with the Oracle deck and then get into the tarot spread and some validation cards and angel answer cards. Please keep in mind, time is fluid. So when I do the beginning, middle, and end of the month spread, that's some of this may have already happened, some of this presently may be happening, and some of this may come down the road, okay? So calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages that we need to hear for your sign of Leo. What does Leo need to know for the month of January? What messages do we have for Leo? What messages do we have for Leo? Here we go. We're starting off with no place like home, here and now, and time to go. I feel like a couple other signs got this, no place like home, but this is basically home is where your heart is, and I feel for many of you, it's a feeling of being secure. Some of you may just feel secluded, wanting to be on your own, okay? With this seclusion, this feeling of being a hermit, maybe taking time to rest, right? For maybe from the past year, know that now it's time to be present. Now it's time to let go of things that no longer serve you, okay? With a 3-2, that's a 5, so there's a change here. There's something that you're aware of, Leo, that I feel that many of you are aware of this change. You're aware that you maybe need to move on something, whether it is career or love. There's something about wanting to move on, going to a new door, going to a new opportunity, something where it's now about taking actions to move forward, just because you've taken the time to rejuvenate. Man, 2 5s here. There's a lot of change here coming in this place here with these 5s. So let's see what we have for you with the tarot spread. All right, let's see what additional messages we have for Leo. Here we go. We're starting off with the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed, Judgment reversed. My dog is nesting on the ground. Baxter, stop that. Sorry about that. The Hangman, World reversed. We have 10 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Cups reversed. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Starting with the overall energy, 9 of Cups. What are you guys dreaming? This is about manifesting a new start, a new beginning, something that is going to bring some kind of wish fulfillment towards you. Okay, calm down. Sorry about that. That's Baxter adjusting in the new house. All right, so this is about wanting something, a wishful coming true, I think, for many of you. With 6 of Pentacles, this is about wanting to have an equal give and take, receiving something of some sort, Leo, wanting to have some kind of balance here, okay? I feel in the past, with the 2 of Swords energy here reverse, you might have felt stuck in that crossroad, feeling defensive. Many of you are just getting out of something that no longer served you, okay? And it's just trying to find that balance in place here. With the Knight of Wands and Judgment reversed in the beginning of the month, I feel many of you, and this is your own energy here, right? This quick energy, it's that pace of being slow. I feel for many of you, I don't know if you were in a situation With Judgment here reversed, it's almost like a judgment didn't go in your favor. Something did not go in your favor in the past, and I feel like something where you might feel you've been misjudged, misrepresented, making you feel a little bit stuck here, like you can't get a new start. In the middle of the month, we have that Hangman energy, right? There's that feeling of stuck that I told you. See the light and day? It's basically almost like, I'm surprised we didn't get that Hermit, where I felt like you were in the here and now. But presently, I feel for many of you, it's like you just feel secluded and on your own, feeling like you can't get a new start here with the World reverse. This is about wanting something, you know, coming towards, seeing something that's new, day and lights. But I think it's something about holding on to something. Something doesn't feel complete here with the Ten of Swords reversed again. This completion is definitely going to happen no matter what. It's a 10, but it's basically letting things go that no longer serve you, feeling like you can't get out of that. It is bringing... I just feel for many of you, this is in regards to a relationship with the Three of Cups reverse. Again, this is water energy, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But I feel for many of you, there was something that did not feel, it almost feels like you were misjudged in a relationship. I don't know if it was something where it was like, this is exactly what it was, or maybe this person thought you were in a third party, but I feel a lot of sadness in a sense where it's not exactly what you expected, something that you wanted to move on in. You do, towards the end of the month, have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about having that stability to start something new, right? That adventurous, you're given something in the end of the month that feels secure to you, abundance, feeling that this is basically a start on here. But for me, what I'm reading with the Three of Swords reversed next to the Hierophant reversed, I feel for many of you, you're just really stuck on a relationship or a commitment that did not work out, not healing yet, right? Like you're finally getting out of this energy with the Three of Swords of it healing, but you're not quite there yet. Some of you might just be in a separation, or you're going through something where it's a breakup, and that's what's really like, you know that here and now it's time to let go of this. But with it reversed, with the energy of the Three of Swords reversed, I do feel strongly, Leo, you are mending the situation. You are letting yourself move on. It's interesting because you might have been dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but with the Knight of Pentacles towards this Hierophant, I feel like this was somebody that you had, you know, because this is a very slow night, stability here. I feel like it was somebody that you had some kind of long-term commitment with in the past, okay? So you're definitely dealing with this through this month, but I feel like it's now focusing on what are my wishes coming true here, okay? Is this the wish that I want? What are my desires? I need to start figuring out what I want in life. Interesting, I just looked at the end underneath the deck of here with the Five of Pentacles underneath here. I feel it's being left out in the cold, knowing that you were left out in the cold and wanting something that, you know, basically was not expected as your wish, but now looking for new wishes here. Let's see what the After Tarot deck has to say. Now, I do not do reversals on the After Tarot. If those of you who are not familiar with the deck, it's kind of a playoff of the Rider deck of what happens after the, you know, specific cards. So, yes, I don't do reversals on them. So let's see what additional messages we have on this spread. I just feel like for a lot of you, there's something where you feel misrepresented. Like you're not... Four of Wands is here. All right, we have the Ten of Cups. This is definitely a relationship here. We have Justice, and we have the King of Swords. On Hangman, we have the Sun. On the World, we have Eight of Wands. Interesting. The Queen of Swords is here on the Ten of Swords. Two matching suits here. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So this is definitely in regards to a couple. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And at the end of the month, we have the Two of Swords. Interesting, you're getting some repetitive cards here. The Two of Pentacles. Judgment again at the end of the month. Interesting. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Huh. All right, Leo. There's a lot of cards here that remind me in a relationship where this is very twin flame like. For those of you who are in a relationship, know the ups and downs of how this can be. Very basically needing to balance both your masculine and feminine energy. But this is a commitment, okay? This is basically stating that this was a commitment, something where it was like wanting to have an equal give and take, okay? This Four of Wands is a family card. It's usually being happy and joyous, coming together. I feel for many of you, this is what this relationship had brought you, especially here with the Ten of Cups. But with the Ten of Cups on top of the Two of Cups reversed, there was some kind of block here to this happy life, happy family. You may have a family with this individual here, but there was something that was blocking this happiness, okay? And I feel for many of you, a decision has been made in the beginning of the month. In regards to, next to it, we do have the Justice next to this on the Knight of Wands energy, which Leo, I felt was your energy. Remember, like not feeling like you can take actions towards something, feeling misjudged in some kind of level because it's quick energy, but it's slowing down. I feel for a lot of you, it's the justice of like, can we make this work out? What's going on here? Some of you feel a little bit like there's some kind of unfairness going on here. I don't know if there was some sort of breadcrumbing that was going on in the beginning. Maybe somebody was overgiving and another person wasn't receiving as much. But do you notice how we have here, you know, we have someone who's obviously looking very rich and another person who's looking very poor. Somebody within this relationship is feeling exhausted, feeling like they're not getting what they want or deserve, okay? Now, with the King of Swords on top of this Judgment, Leo, you might be dealing with an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But this is somebody who is logical and is a go-getter, or strategic. But they also see a different perception here. I feel for many of you, this person saw another perception of you that was misjudged, miscommunicated. You guys might have a very different love language, okay? I do feel we have here with the next to it, with the Hangman and the Sun energy, I do feel that there was happiness at one point here, and that's what you're really holding on, is this happiness, right? Working together, again, working together towards the sun. I feel that in the middle of the month, you are going to get some messages in regards to this. Maybe this was some kind of separation for some time, but there's definitely going to be some kind of quick communication. You might be communicating you want a new start. You might be communicating that, like, can we work things out? I feel strongly, though, that with the Queen of Swords here, energy on top of the Ten of Swords, somebody has a lot to say about the situation. I feel, I don't know if it was you or another individual, you know, who's the, you know, other person. Somebody has a lot to say, a truth to say, saying enough is enough. We need to finalize something, okay? There's communication here that's coming in really hot in the middle of the month for you, Leo. Now, this communication can kind of come off as blunt, to the point, straightforward, okay? Just keep that in mind. If it's this other person, I feel strongly here, they have done some kind of evolving here with this butterfly on here. This person might have not been able to express themselves in a manner that you could really understand. Or you may have a problem to express yourself, that this person doesn't see the perception eye to eye. Again, they're showcasing eye to eye. But whatever this communication brings about with the Three of Cups energy, I'm not coming into celebration here. I feel that there's definitely a divine change. It's like basically once you two get balanced within each other, you know, your masculine and feminine energy on both sides, that is when divine timing comes in place and the, you know, things start turning, start changing. So I do feel that there are some changes that are coming in fruition at the end of the month. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords again. Look at these two. Head on it, and then somebody who is blindfolded here. Now, typically, with the Two of Swords reversed, I feel that for many of you, it's hitting that crossroads of like, what do we do to get balanced here? This, whatever did not work out before, we need to have a new start so that we can feel secure on both sides, okay? With the Three of Swords reversed and the Two of Pentacles, this is about wanting to have that balance, feeling like it's too much, okay? Like I've worked really hard to try to balance this so that we can communicate and talk, but we want to be able to set our sails and move forward as a family, okay? And I feel with that communication, The Judgment's going to come in place here with the Hierophant reverse, okay? This is divine. Something's coming in here to bring new life into this situation. What might have felt dead is actually not dead. It's just being able to want to communicate with each other and compromise. I don't know why I keep getting the word compromise on there. I'm not saying anybody should always, you know, compromise to the level, but in this particular reading, it's feeling very twin flame, where you work on yourself, and that's where basically you start seeing the growth happen in here. Because I mean, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles together. These are like the two slowest cards you can get in the deck. They really are. Like, they're the two slowest cards you can get. So there's definitely growth here. There's security, but it's basically going, ugh, I'm not waiting anymore. I just know that we're going to compromise and work it out and still build on together, that might have differences, but we're going to somehow work it out. Okay. Now I know half of you are going, I'm not working out with that individual. That's fine, guys. This reading's not for you. This is definitely for somebody who wants to work it out, wants to put differences aside. Time to let go of the stuff that no longer served this relationship in any sense. And I think that's what the here and now, the no place like home, is basically this person makes you feel like you are at home, okay? Let's see what animal spirit we have for you, and then we'll do an angel answer card. Wow, Dragonfly spirit, 2/2. Truth transcends illusion. Wow. This misjudgment was an illusion, either on your side or this other person's side, but somebody is now seeing the truth of a situation. Whatever like misjudgment that you had received or this other person received, I feel like something where there was a lesson learned, where there is some kind of growth here. The Dragonfly is a very, very powerful spirit. So this is all about change. Also abundance in sense too, but I feel strongly this is about some kind of change and translucence of truth coming out here in this level. Let's see what the angel answer cards have to say. Ask for help from others. Ask for help from others. I think this is to ask for help with each other. Honestly, I think that this is a compromise. This is about saying, okay, this is going to be an equal give and take. What can we do into this to make this work? Okay? I feel strongly that somebody within this party has a hard time asking or receiving help, or not being able to communicate it. And Spirit is here to remind you that to be authentic and yourself, and to still go ahead and be truthful to yourself. Because no matter what, sometimes we have a fear of losing people. If that person is meant to be in your life, if that person is meant to be there from, you know, thick and thin, even if you ask for it at that point of some kind of, basically communication or just talking, that's kind of being, that's basically being your authentic self. So that person is either going to stay there, and if not, then they know they did not serve you or that particular lesson in your life. So keep that in mind. Let's see what healing cards we have for you. What healing advice do we have for Leo? This is like a strong reading of like in and out energy, but I feel like the change is that you're present now, that you're well aware of it, that you're like, okay, well, we're just different, and sometimes we're not different, and we can be great together, you know? Wow. Home, burden, it's all good. Like I said, a lot of you had that home front energy already with this individual, right? This person feels like home. You may have a home already with them, okay? But notice that home is a 44 too. What a great angel number this is. This is your center place where your heart is, okay? The burden that came in place here is a 10. It's a completion, guys, all right? they're asking you to help heal the situation for that. Don't make it feel like a burden to you. You have the ability, even though you might feel stuck in the ground, you have the ability, here's an ant, to get out. The ants, you know, that's their tool, is to get out of the ground. They dig tunnels. So the burden might feel that you're just learning to dig through the tunnels, try something new, different. With it's all good, I mean, come on. It's basically saying to them, look, this comes down to, it's an 18, so it comes down to a 9, very close to a completion. But this is about having a cycle, having faith, trusting that things will work out, okay? It's all good. This is probably the most reassuring card you can get in the healing deck right here, okay? I mean, I can't really express anything more, but it's all good, so keep that in mind. All right, Leo, if you like this reading and it resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and I will see you next month. Take care.